comes in, about twice a year when she drags him in. And from the very first session, I see him in the waiting room and I want to go give him a hug. I'm like, I know you don't want to be here, dude. I don't want you to be here either. Give me some love, you know. It's like I feel his man pain for being drug in, you know. And I ask her not to bring him in, but about twice a year she gets fired up. And she thinks some kind of miracle is going to happen in the session, and no miracles ever happen. So,
how long have you been working with that?
4 years. 3.5 years.
So after that amount of time, you know he's not moving.
He's in a lot more pain than what he was, and he's gained a lot of weight, and they're both like miserable. So, and a lot of times it's like, don't try to fix stuff, just let people be miserable. You know, that's what my blog was this week. Is sometimes people just come in and pound on each other, and you just get out of the way and let them do it. You know, don't try to make it better, because the purpose of the marriage is to tear down the defenses so that people are humble and broken and teachable. And if they're not, you know, why put a lot of energy into something that isn't ready to happen? Sort of affirm their misery, if you will. So.
I connect with not having much to work with, because it's like I have clients, she has the insight, he's an addict, he's not ready to do the work, he's been coming to counseling kind of lip service, but maybe will do a little work but has not really made any progress, and she's so much healthier. I mean, it's like 3 years into it, she's so much healthier, but it's either going to be separation or this is what her marriage is going to be like. And it's like, well, if you're not going to separate, I don't know. I get it. I mean, it's hard for us. There's not much. Once she's done the work, she knows she's just not ready to make the move. But I guess Jerry would say, why isn't she ready?
Yeah. It's like the rescuer in me would really like there to be a happy ending to everybody's story, and you know, have them get it and live happily ever after. But sometimes they just stay together for years and beat the crap out of each other and are friggin' miserable. Mm-hmm. And that's what they need to do, evidently.
How do you approach the idea of separation with somebody like her?
I've stopped trying because I brought it up 3 or 4 times. I had her read that book about separation, and she just says, I can't do it to my kids. And I'm like, dude, your kids are going to have your marriage, I guarantee it. And she still can't do it.
But like the first time you bring it up, and it's like, I feel like this is your only weapon?
I feel like this is the only weapon that's going to work.
I always say, like, your relationship needs a jolt.
That's a good way to say it.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's not moving, it needs a jolt.
Yeah, and the thing is, with this couple, it would work. This guy actually is really needy, and he'd be separated for a week and a half, and he'd be on my doorstep with tears in his eyes, you know. Mm-hmm. But at this point, her tears and her reactivity, all it's doing is pissing him off. So.
Yeah, I usually say you can either let it die a slow, horrible death, which theirs is going to do.
Yeah, they're not going to make it. They'll be divorced in 10 years, probably.
Or you can, give it a shock, like she said, a jolt, but like
the heart
they
pounds.
did the body.
Yeah.
On the emergency room, to get the heart started. Clear.
I've said before, you're so stuck in your dynamic, and you guys aren't having any luck changing it, that separation would be the only thing that would pull you out of it.